guys, I am coming to you from the future. Hi. Alright, so who's pumped for this Animal Crossing collaboration? So I will tell you, sorry for advance. I'm getting my second wind now, of course, when I am done filming this look. So sorry about that. Super excited about this. I am so excited about this. As soon as I heard, I was like, do not tease me. Do not tease me with this. I love Animal Crossing. It is my favorite game. Always my favorite game. I suck at using that second joystick because Animal Crossing is my favorite game, and you don't use that second joystick for anything. Well, you do, but like, not to like move around and change your position like Call of Duty. So like, I suck at shooter games because of Animal Crossing. But I love Animal Crossing. I'm so excited. Okay, so we are going to be looking at the new collection. First, we're going to start out by looking at the palettes. I created today's look with the first one we're going to take a look at. It is called Nook Ink. This gorgeous palette. This one right here is Yes Yes. This one is Made in the Shade. This one is CEO, and this one is Water Landing. Next is La Belle of the Ball. This cute packaging. This one is Able Sisters. This one is Taylor's Ticket. This one is Serene Sable. This one is Custom Design. It's Isabel, 5-Star Island. Yeah. Okay, this one's Isabel. This one is Island Tune. This one is Island Designer. And this one is Resident Rep. Can't wait to use this palette. It's just so many cute colors. This next one is called What a Hoot. They're so adorable. This one right here is Meteor Shower. This one is Celestial. This one is All Aflutter. And this one is Who. So next we're gonna get into the blushes. I also like, since they did provide cooler and warmer tones, they provided a cooler and a warmer blush. So the first one is Flower Tender. It's the Orange Windflower. This is the warmer shade. It's got a bit of a shimmer to it. It's very beautiful. I haven't tried this one out yet, but the Flower Power is the one that I did try today, and I gotta tell you, I loved it. Alright, it's the Pink Cosmos. That one's got the shimmer to it as well. I will show you what they both look like together, just so you can see the difference between the two a little bit better. So this one's Flower Power, and this one is Flower Tender. Next, we're gonna look at two singles that they came out with. One is the Super Shock Shadow. It's called Balloon Pop. It is such cute packaging. It's got the leaf on there. It's beautiful. It works really good as a highlighter as well. Next is the Bellionaire. It's Glitterly Obsessed Glitter Gel. And it has a L symbol, I guess. And it's just so pretty. It's just chunky gel glitter. It's not chunky in a bad way though, it's bigger glitter pieces. Next are the lip crowns. I am one of those atrocious people that say crowns and not crayons. Sorry about that. This is the Juicy Apple color. Super pretty. Just a gorgeous, like, it's not red, but it's close. This one is called Cherry Cherry. Aren't they pretty? And they even smells just like cherry. Next is this beautiful Orange Cutie. It's kind of looking a little bit red, but it's not. There you go. It's like... Next is Coconut Juice. I'm not usually one for coconut smells but this one smells pretty darn good. Next is Incomparable. It is just a nice, simple neutral. It's just perfect. And last but not least, Peach Surprise, which is actually one of the DIYs you get. And it's really cute. This one I have a hard time getting, the peach smell. That is all of the Animal Crossing collection. It is just such a beautiful collection. I love it so much. I would definitely consider getting it. If it's not in stock, I would keep an eye out for it if it is going to indeed be back in stock. And tight, I will be right back. And not wearing any of this, I'm gonna show you how to create this look using the Animal Crossing Colourpop collab. See you in a sec. I'm going to get started here. Let me just pin my hair back and we shall start. Now that my hair is pinned back, I'm gonna get started with my eyes. I'm going to use Tarte Shape Tape in the color 125 Fair. For those of you who are new to this is their packaging. I definitely like this more than other primers for eyes, just because this seems to keep my eyeshadow intact best, keeps it from transferring. I like the tackiness. It definitely holds it down, but definitely my most favorite. I always lighter shade than my actual color so that I can use it as a highlighter as well when I am finished with my foundation. So I'm going to put that right on my eyelid. Take a wet beauty blender and I'm going to tap it out on my eye. Just to move the product all around. I already picked out a palette that I want to use. I want to use the Nook Ink palette. They are simply gorgeous. I'm going to use 2 sets of brushes mainly today. I will try to list everything below, but there is 1 or 2 brushes that are from older collections and I won't be able to list them as they do not sell them anymore. I do use the Morphe Lisa Frank collection, and also I used the Pure, I'm not even sure what collection it's from. I got it in BoxyCharm, so I might be able to find that. I can try, but if I can't, it just won't be listed down below. I'm going to take the Water Landing color, the darker shade right there. I'm going to take that and put it in my crease. So I'm just going to put it right inside my crease. I'm gonna blend it inward. I trimmed my eyebrows like a week ago and they're overdid it. So I'm gonna add more of the Water Landing color. I'm gonna get it deepened right in the crease, but I also want to soften it. And if there's fallout, the reason I like this routine better is because if there's fallout, you can wipe it away and then do your foundation, so you're not wasting expensive foundation, because foundation is not cheap. Now I'm gonna go on to the other side and do the same thing. Really get it up in that crease. I am going to take a lighter color. It's going to be from a different palette than any of the Animal Crossing ones, just because there's not a light enough color for what I want. I'm going to do the Deserted color from the Garden Variety Colourpop palette. It's this color right here. I'm just going to put it on my brow bone. I'm going to use the same Lisa Frank brush. I already wiped it off. I'm just going to go right on my brow bone. Just kind of bring it down a little bit to go into the blue. I guess is it turquoise? I guess it's turquoise, right? And then I'll do the same on the other side. So I'm going to take that same water landing color. I'm going to use the Pure P110 brush. I'm not sure if I am showing this correctly. And it's like that. I'm going to use that to put the water landing in my outer corner. So I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. concealer brush. It's just very thin and little, just perfect for doing a cut crease. I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, same color. I'm just going to take it right from it, just so I'm doing a little bit at a time. I don't like doing too much product at once if I can help it. I'll even wipe off excess on the wand. Oh, I did not put enough product on. So I'm just going to do one eye at a time for this because I like to make sure that it is still kind of wet. Alright. This is a Crown Pro brush. I don't actually know where I got this. I think I might have gotten this off of BoxyCharm as well. So I'm going to go ahead and take this color right here. This is Made in the shade. I'm going to take that and put it right next to the water landing color. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And after that, I'm going to use the Yes Yes color, this lighter shimmer. There it goes. There's the shimmer. I'm going to use it with the same brush. Put that on the inner corner. I think I might actually put this on with my pinky. I don't typically use my fingers to put on makeup. I'm just like weird about touching my own face and stuff. Like, I just like the oils. I'm going to do the same process on the other side. Oh, this time it went on with the brush good. Huh. Okay. Well, let's try that, doing that again on this side, because it seemed like it went better on than it did with my finger. I'm gonna just take some more water landing and go back in the outer corner a little bit just to blend it in a little bit better. Next, I'm going to use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer by Milk Makeup. I definitely love this primer as well. it's just, I love when primers are tacky. I love when it's tacky, so the product going over top of that has something to stick onto. That's what I like about primer. And if it doesn't do that, I don't want it. It's just how I am. I also use this as a good time to like kind of shape my eyeshadow a little bit with the primer. My all-time favorite foundation. Here it is. MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15. Here's why. It isn't a full coverage, but you can make it a full coverage. That's why I like it, because it is very buildable. And some days you just need a full coverage, some days you don't. Yeah, I do color NW13. I'm just going to tap that out onto my hand. I might have tapped out a little too much, but that's okay. I'm just going to take a beauty blender and we're going to tap away. I love the smell of it too. Okay, so I didn't put enough product on my hand. Just blend it out on my neck. Just kind of like to stamp a little bit of the foundation where my eyeshadow is, just to kind of help angle it, because I'm gonna put eyeliner on. Wow, that's definitely too much. It just like bubbled out. The heck? It's way too much. Oh my gosh, it's so much. Next, I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm going to put a little bit right here, and a little bit right there. I'm even going to put a little bit over here just to brighten up the inner corners of my eyes. I also like to put a little over here just because I have a hard time having foundation stay on the tip of my nose. I don't want to make the tip of my nose bigger, which is what adding highlight does. It opens it, but foundation just doesn't like to stay on the tip of my nose. Tried many different foundations. So just put some concealer on there and good to go. So I take the concealer and I bring it up and out, and then I go in with the excess, because you don't want to do the triangle. You want to bring a lift to your face. If you're just highlighting right here, you're just highlighting that spot. You want to bring a lift. Like, I mean, there's that right there, but can you see the difference already on how, let me finish blending this actually. And then, like, do you see the difference? Like, it just seems more open and just lifted. It definitely makes a difference on where you place it. Because makeup isn't random. You don't put things in certain spots randomly. You put it in a certain spot because of where you want it to go, what you want it to do. So you have to figure out your face shape. You gotta figure out what you want to accent, what you want to kind of hide a little bit. Like, I want a little bit of more accented jawline. So I'm gonna contour on my jawline just to add a shadow. I already have high cheekbones. You can already see my contour, but I'm still gonna add a little bit more. I'm even gonna add a little bit darker over here because you don't see as much over here as much like when you do on this side. So you just have to think about those things. Like, I have a triangle shaped face. Like, sometimes I don't see it, but then I think about where this point is and how much it's thinner up here. Like, this is where it's out the most, so it goes in. So figuring out your face shape definitely helps you figure out what makeup works perfect for you. Okay, so next I'm going to take the Tarte, I feel like I'm butchering that name, but it's their Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder. It's really dirty, but it's just like cute, simple packaging. It's just pretty simple, your basic powder. I use it to bake. I know not everybody is a fan of baking. You don't have to do it. You can always skip this part. I just use it to kind of set the concealer in place, as well as add a little bit extra lightening. But I just put it where I either put the concealer or anywhere else that I want to brighten up a little bit, because it's going to sit there for a little bit and it's going to brighten up. I'm going to put it on my nose. I'm even going to put it right along my jawline, right under where my contour would go, just to brighten that a little more, because if you brighten that a little more, you don't have to put as harsh of a contour. So I'm going to let that sit. While I let that sit, I'm going to do my brows. I love, 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 love 100 times over and over and over again, love the Benefit Brow line. So first I'm going to take the 24-hour brow setter. It's Invisible Shaping and Setting Setting Gel for Brows. I don't know why I can't talk today. Alright, so that's what it looks like. And it just comes out looking all clear. And that's the brush it comes out on. And I just use it to set my brows in the beginning, set the shape I want them. So I use the color 4, the color 4. It's precisely my brow pencil. Looks like this. And here is the tip. I like the brow pencils that have the smaller tip when it comes for doing those first lines, because you can't do that with another one. And then the other side is a spoolie. But the other ones, like the thicker pencils, you can't get those fine lines that you want to get in order to mimic brow hairs. So I gotta figure out how to do this on the camera. Just flick it upwards. And if you do it one too long or something, you can always wipe it off. I'm gonna go on the other side and do the same thing. And then I'll bring it down at the arch. to shape that. Just going to spoolie, just brush them up and downward. I'm going to go in and do a little bit more. I thought I'd be more pepped up on my first video, but I think it's just like getting so late in the day. Like it's almost 6 o'clock and I've been up for 12 hours. So I think I'm just like getting to where I'm like tired for the day. Alright. Next I go in with the Goof Proof Brow Pencil. This is the thicker pencil, and I use this to get in between just like at the bottom, the base of my brow, just to fill in the little gaps. I like the top looking fluffy, but I don't like the bottom looking like that. Like I want the bottom to be kind of solid. And it's not helping that my brows are just being super weird lately. Like, I just like messed them up. So they just gotta kind of grow and then they'll be fine. So I'm gonna use the spoolie to brush that up again and outward. Next I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder, and I'm just going to go over the rest of my face where I put the foundation but did not put the setting powder, as well as brush off the setting powder. So next I'm going to go in and use the Kat Von D Trooper Black Tattoo Liner, my all-time favorite liner, just because I love the way the brush goes. It's the perfect liner and it lasts so long. It's perfect. Like, it's not one of those really hard ones. Like, do you see how it presses down? And look at all that color that comes out from it. I tried to draw a smiley face. But it's beautiful. It's just such a great product. Like, she did really good with that one. Super impressed. So I haven't used really any other eyeliner for a long while, actually. Just haven't felt the need to. So I'm gonna go in, put this on with a little wing, and I will be back because I cannot talk. While I do this, I get too cocky. So now that I have my eyeliner on, I'm going to go back in with the Color Ink palette, and I'm going to put CEO, this beautiful color right there. I'm going to use the Pure P90 brush. I'm going to put that right on my inner corner. Just put like a brighten that up. And then I'm going to use, it's the Bare Minerals, oh wow, I've had this brush for a while. It's their Duo Shadow brush. I will see if I can find this as well. I'm going to take the Yes Yes color right here, and I'm going to put a little bit of that right on, right under the arch of my brow. Same with the other side. Let me do my contour first and my blush. I'm going to use the Lisa Frank Morphe angled brush, and with that I'm going to use the Hoola Light from Benefit. I definitely like this product as well. There is the Hoola Light and then the regular Hoola, which is a darker color. So I'm going to take that, put a little on my brush, tap it out. I'm going to go a little bit more. And then I'm going to go on the other side and do the same. And I can never do this side when it comes to my contour, like it's just like weirdly angled. I'm also going to put it right up here. Just as I mentioned, I have a triangle for a face shape, so I definitely want to round out the top of my head with the contour. I'm going to use this brush from Colourpop. I forget the name of it. I'm gonna use it. So I'm just gonna tap it in there, get the rest of it off, and I am going to put it right on my jawline, just to create that shadow that I'm looking for. Same with the other side. So I'm gonna go in with the Animal Crossing blush. I'm gonna do the Flower Power one since it is the cooler toned. So this is the color. You can see a little bit of that shimmer in there. It's beautiful. So I'm just gonna take some of that. Tap it out. Oh wow. Go on the other side. So there actually isn't a highlighter in this collection, so I'm going to take the Super Shock Shadow that came with the Animal Crossing collection. It's called Balloon Pop. It's quite beautiful. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to take that with the orange Lisa Frank brush. I'm just going to get that all on there, and then I'm going to put my highlight on. I'm going to put it on my nose as well. It's just, oh, do you see that? Oh my gosh. Beautiful. I'm even going to put some of that right on my Cupid's bow. And that's with the Bare Minerals Duo Shade Brush. I've had this for a while too though, so I don't even remember what that's called. Like, I actually wore off the label on it. I'm gonna do the Silk Mink, but it's from the company Amoras. It's multi-layered 3D effect. It's the 3D-20. They're quite beautiful. I have worn them once before. So they're already trimmed up to fit my eye shape, which is perfect, so I can just get right to it. I use the Duo brush on adhesive. It even says it has vitamins in it. I think that's pretty cool. So I'm just gonna brush that right on top there. Look how much volume is in that. It's just so beautiful. Oh, I love these lashes. I'm just gonna go ahead and put these on. Alright, use these just to kind of get them closer to my lash line. Give this one a go. Alright, so the inner corners just don't want to stick. That's basically what's happening here. So I'm just gonna let that dry. Bring this one down. This one should be dry. Next, I'm going to take the NYX. It's the Eye and Eyebrow Pencil in black, simple black, and I'm going to draw on my waterline. Especially on the inner corner. Not all the way, just like most of the way so that it can blend the lashes. Next I'm going to take the Milk Makeup Kush Waterproof Mascara. And that's the brush that it comes with. I'm just going to blend, oh, apparently I'm going to do a lot more than blend. Just going to blend my lashes up. And then I'm going to put it on my lower lashes. So I think I'm going to go with the Incomparable. So that's going to be this color right here. Definitely love this color so much. It's just such a great nude color. Very simple, just gorgeous. So I'm just going to go right in with it. I definitely love this collection. Let me take these bad boys out since I'm officially done. Okay, yeah, so to end this, I definitely do like their products. I definitely am going to be buying a lot more Colourpop stuff. I don't know why I haven't been buying their products. Like the Garden Variety palette was my first palette from them, and I'm shook, because how has there been such a great brand and I'm just like over here like la-di-da, I'm just gonna go to my Morphe. Granted, Morphe is cheaper. Is it? I don't know. I feel like Colourpop is still pretty decently priced, so I'm definitely going to be doing more Colourpop stuff. I did get the Fade into Hue palette, so I am excited to do a couple looks with that, I hope. I am going to do a bunch of first impressions, stuff that have been out for a while, but I haven't yet tried. I did want to save up some BoxyCharm stuff to try for that. I will be listing everything I've used that I can find. I'll be listing that down below. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope it wasn't too long. This was my first video along with a new collaboration, along with a look. So thanks for bearing in there with me, hanging in there with me. I can't talk today. So yeah, thank you so much. If you want to hang out for more, definitely click to like my video and subscribe. Can't wait to see you guys again. Stay safe. Okay, bye.